Hey, this is Michelle. I'm just going to do a quick journal page with you. I made this video before I made another one, and I wasn't going to share it, and then I thought, oh well, I already took the time to record it. So here it is. I'm just putting down some gesso. It's just Liquitex basic gesso. It's typically what I use. It's just a dry brush, and I'm just kind of laying down a background kind of. This is some scrapbook paper that's double-sided, and so I'm just tearing some pieces, and I'm using an Uhu Glue Stick to adhere it down. And then I'm going to go in and rip off another piece, but this time use the back coordinating color. And then this is just some vintage ephemera papers. I have this old, it's not old, I have this used bookstore by me, and they have these huge bins of free books, and all these free books have all these old papers in them. And whenever there's old paper stuck in the free books, I always dig all the papers out. So I think that's where this came from. And then this is just some underpaper that I probably doodled on and made it super obnoxious with bright colors. And again, just placing it here and there, placing stuff here and there. And then I have my papers sorted, I don't know what they're sorted by. I think they used to be sorted by scrapbook paper and pattern paper, but now they're just kind of all together. But this is a jelly print on deli paper. And then I think this is the last piece I use. It's just like a little piece of red. And if you heard my dog, he's blind, and when anyone comes by him, he growls at them. He's harmless, but he sounds ferocious, so sorry if you heard that. Nope, one more piece. And then I just use that little piece of a folder for a paint palette, and I seem to use this color all the time, but it's Master's Touch Ocean Green, and I'm just kind of putting it here and there. And then I bought the Prima Metallique, I think that's what they're called. I bought some of these when they were clearanced at Michael's, and I don't know, I just kind of love these. They're super shimmery. And this color is, I'm not sure, royal red. And then this one is emerald green. And I guess I'm being super cheap and not wanting to lose that paint on top of the foil. I don't know. I'm adding a little bit of water there, just to kind of move the paint a little more. And heaven forbid I lose a little bit of paint, so now I'm putting it on the, let's just say I wanted that pattern. That sounds better than I was afraid to lose a little bit of paint. And then I'm going to grab a stencil. This is a Shawn Petite stencil. And I won that. I won 2 stencils and 2 prints on boards. So I'm just kind of placing this with black gesso. And I really like this stencil, and it comes with different sizes, like where the pattern is bigger and then kind of a medium size and then a smaller size, so you can use different sizes. And then I'm going to come in with some modeling paste. That's just the stuff I made from scratch. And just breaking the color up a little bit. And I just love it for texture. If you've watched my other videos, you know that. And I guess I'm putting down a whole lot of it this time. I don't know. And then I'm just taking this little chunk of cardboard from packaging and using it to make marks in the modeling paste. And then I dry it off camera. This is Amsterdam Reflex Rose acrylic ink, and it's so pretty. And now I'm going to take, apparently I'm really worried about losing paint because now I'm putting that on top of there too. Not sure what I'm doing. And this is a Fineline bottle, and I have it filled with black paint. And I just thinned it out, and then I use it to scribble and make dots. To me, the fine liners work better than markers. Or fine line bottles, I guess is what they're called. And they're fun to doodle with too. And then this is, it's cloth medical bandage, like for wounds or cuts or whatever. But it works really good in your journals. So I cut it. I would have liked it to have like more of a ripped pattern or like a frayed pattern, but it was too hard to do that with. So I just used it as is and stuck it down. And then this is a Jane Davenport. It's kind of like the fine liners, but it's a little bit wider, and I just put a push pin in the top. And I made dots, and then I don't know if I didn't like it or if I smeared them, but they end up being kind of blobs. So I probably smeared them. And then these are just some sticker words that I got at Michael's when the store was going out of business. I think it was like 50 cents. So I'm not sure. I think they're recollections. I don't even know if they still sell them. Yep, there I am smearing it. Maybe I did it on purpose. Let's say I did. That sounds better, right? And then I'm going to use some gold leaf, and I am just using the glue stick to adhere it. And I always thought this had to be like a really difficult process, but it's so easy if you use the glue stick and just push the gold leaf down. And I know I had like just a little bit of some setting on my desk, so that's why I'm using little teeny chunks to set it down. Or place it down. So anyhow, I thought it would be so hard to use gold leaf, but my friend Tiffany showed me how to just slap it down with some glue stick, and that works perfectly. So you just put it down and let it dry a little bit. It doesn't have to be completely dry. Man, I am looking like I'm a cheapskate. I'm like digging off every little piece of everything and making sure I use it all. It's waste not, want not, right? I guess. I don't know. It sounds better than what it really is, I guess. I don't know what it really is. So then you just take a dry brush and brush off the excess. And not only does it take the extra pieces off, but it like kind of grunges it up a little bit and leaves little skips in the gold leaf. So here's my finished journal page. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.